So one of the most beautiful things is being almost done, but seriously, we're almost done with this car. And today I want to show you all what that looks like. Stay tuned.
Nest the God.
All right, what's happening, everybody? It is your boy Kendall Sean with Blue Oval Media, and this is probably the most exciting video I'm gonna do until the next video, because the progress that we have with the KSD notch over here is phenomenal. I haven't heard any more bad news from my man Mike. I'm at his shop right now, and so I got him with me. I got the world famous Walt No that's at SN95 Power. He's in the building, and on today we got to get this car ready because Ford Takeover is right around the corner. And if you go to the website, you will see my name is on the horsepower challenge, and man, I can't go there without a running car. And so I'm gonna bring Mike in. We're gonna show you what has been done, where we are in the process, and what needs to be done. And I'm gonna come back and tell you all what the goals are and everything that we need to do to get all ready for Ford Takeover. So stay tuned. So this is the world famous Mike. Yeah, world famous Mike. We're at his shop, the TNT Speed, and man, he's gonna give us an update on everything he's been able to accomplish so far. So the floor is yours.
Well, we got all the fuel lines done. The coolant lines are all done. We found some more leaks along the way. We'll get those taken care of. Rear end parts just showed up today, finally. After trying to source everything, and luckily Jegs had a little bit, and a couple warehouses had some stuff. But if you're looking to get parts, you better get them on the order now, because it's getting scarce, very scarce.
So you said the fuel lines and everything is ran.
Yeah, fuel lines are all done in there. We got mounted map sensor, everything's in. All the electronic fuel pressure gauges. We hook up a couple things left on the Holly. We got 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag back here, because my French. But a lot of wiring, a lot of hoses back there now. As before, he had the lines that ran across the front, and we ran everything to the back. That way it's nice and clean, simple. If we could have done the same with the intercooler lines, we would have done that.
Right.
We made this little nice bracket here. He wanted the tank, so we got this going in. We got that going in next. As soon as we're done with the video, that'll be in. It'll be sitting right there. He can move it on and off and do what he needs to do. We'll send it out, get it all coated. And other than that, now it's on the Ken's list. So my honey-do list is done. Now we're on the Ken's honey-do list. So me and Walt will take care of anything else that needs to get done with that.
And so there goes the celebrity right there at SN95 Power, at Walt No, the world famous 95 red Mustang.
Hey, listen, America, let me tell you one thing. I feel like I'm like part of the Manhattan Project here. Like this fancy facility and this like weapon of mass destruction here. So, you know, I feel honored to be here.
Here we go. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If you all are doing this and you're not having fun, you are in the wrong thing. Like, I get it. And you all have followed me in the journey with this car and how rough it has been. There have been weeks that I've been pissed. I mean, when Mike called me the last time and told me everything about the rear end, I wasn't mad at him. I was just pissed off at the situation because it's pushing us back. And you all saw in the last video the problem that we're having with parts all across the freaking world. Like, literally, man, it's hard to even get parts out here. I don't really know what's next. Right now, I don't even have a running vehicle, okay? You all saw in the last video, I can't even get a running vehicle. I'm out here driving a wife's car. So that's kind of where we're at. Let's show you the next phase of it, and let's kind of go from there. All right, so everybody, like, before you judge, we're not done yet, okay? We're like I said, we're almost there. But as you can see, Mike has, man, he has the stuff ran. I mean, and look how clean this looks, man. It's like all through there. So Mike is going to explain it just a little bit further.
The stuff they sent, I didn't like the way it was ran. They had it kind of running, so it come out straight out the back. So I redid it a little bit, put 90s on everything. That way it's all clean. Ken could put a little cooler right here full of Modelos and still be able to have a little party when we're all said and done. So everything comes out nice and easy and clean. On the side of the car, we'll put it up in the air. You'll be able to see we put 90s there, so it runs nice and clean. We're not putting any kinks in the hoses.
Right.
Everything's got the flow where it needs to go. Just short one fitting there for the drain. So the drains come out the back, right at the side here. So when you see them draining that, and stuffing that thing full of ice, you better watch out, because here come the power.
I love it. I love it. So yeah, like we said, we're gonna get all of this done and cleaned up. Once we get everything tested and everything, we'll clean all this up, clean all the wiring up. But yeah, like I'm literally looking forward to this right here, because part of the reason why we did this tank was so that we can clear up everything on the front of the car. So if you all remember what the setup was on the front of the car, I just didn't want any tanks no more. And I'll tell you why I didn't want tanks anymore. The reason I didn't want tanks sitting up top anymore, because for the 03 Cobra it worked, but for me it caused this on this brand new paint. It caused those issues. Brand new paint, because of those tanks, caused those issues. And so this is what happens when you're doing custom stuff. And so with that, we got that tank in the rear, and now this is clean. We just got to fix this, because you all saw me put this on last week, but it's not as tight as we want it to be. But Mike is gonna handle that. And then yeah, it's time for us to show you what it's gonna look like under the car. And I'm gonna be honest, man, like I actually missed the car. Like it's been so long. Like I haven't been away from the car this long in a long time. And yeah, like it's been, like I said, it's been tough. But then, hey, it is what it is. But along that, as we find issues, we make sure that we do it right and get it done right. And yeah, like Mike found another issue that it's relatively, it's not a big thing, but it's still an issue. We'll show it to you right now. But yeah, like it's coming together. It's looking much better. It's almost ready to be started up. So let me show you all the stuff under the car right now. So the first thing before I bring Mike under here is that if you all let this camera focus, but this rack and pinion is literally a year old, and the camera, it's hard for the camera to focus on this right here. But the issue that I have, you all can't tell, the camera's having a hard time focusing, but there you go. You see I'm leaking. Like, this is not, I'm leaking. And so I asked Mike to order another one for me, so he's gonna get a Napa one in here. Yeah, and that's where we are. Like, so I'm a little disappointed in that, but hey, it's nobody here's fault. But that's issue number one that we found. Issue number two that Mike was able to find out is that, man, if you look at my brake lines, you can, I don't know if you all can tell, let me see if I can get the focus in. Look at the brake lines, and yeah, we don't like drip, and we got a little drip right there. So that is an issue. Mike is gonna fix it. Gonna just check the flares, make sure everything is right, make sure everything is right and tight, because the last thing I need is brakes that don't work. So that's that. And so now I'm going to have Mike show you the rest of the stuff that he did.
Everything got buttoned up. All the wiring that we're gonna have to do here for Walt, we're gonna finish that up. He's gonna come over one day, we'll get all that done. The pumps are gone. Get the lines are ran. We got a nice feed line coming directly from the tank to the intercooler. So it's gonna be ice cold water entering the intercooler, and then it will go to the front heat exchanger and go back to the tank for when he's cruising around on the roads. Everything's in. Ran out lines, cut through the body a couple spots, like everything nice up and tucked up inside. Just gotta fix this little sag right there, ain't no thing. Put some rubbers on all the stuff we had cut.
You gotta live, man, when you're single, you gotta live life with rubbers. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Walt, I shouldn't have said that. Hope my wife don't watch this video. Keep going, bro. Easter is tomorrow. Forgive me, good Lord. All right, go ahead, bro.
And fix this exhaust a little bit. I know that both of them are kind of twisted a little bit, but the way that these tubes are, they're a little short on his intake pipes, the pipes going into the muffler, so they were rubbing on the body, so we had to adjust those a little bit, get them turned so it's not touching no more. Got our fuel line on the clearance. Like I said, everything that I do, I like to nut zert everything as much as I can. A couple spots, obviously you can't get in to get the nut zert tool in, but we did the best we can. There's only one spot that has a sheet metal screw, that's it. So, and back here in the intercooler, like I said, when he's seen up at the top, everything comes across the top of the axle. Clearance for all the exhaust is good, and we put the 90s on there, so it's nice and clean. We'll get some clamps put on, we'll be ready to roll. So, the honeydew list for TNT is done. Now we're on the Kens, so we'll add a little more work, and we'll make it all right. Get the rear end done. That'll be done on Tuesday.
So in case you all did not see, not the last video, but the video before that, the rear end is shot, okay? It is shot, and so we have to source out the parts to get it, and so, yeah, let Oh yeah, that's the sound you want to hear. Yeah, that's gonna give you that 800 horsepower you're looking for. And so, yeah, the rear end is shot. So like I was saying, one of the things I appreciate about being here is that, you know, he pays attention to detail, and especially for the things that I want and the things that I want done with the car. He makes it a lot easier for me. And with trying to keep this channel going with work schedule and everything, I just can't do everything anymore. So sometimes you just gotta spend the money and go to somebody else that can do it that's a little bit more skilled than you. And he's way more skilled than me as it relates to this. But you all saw I built this car. Walt helped me and a couple other guys when I built the car. So I let my ego to the side and allow them to help and to do what they can do so that we can make this thing better. And so looking forward to getting this thing ready for the horsepower challenge. Looking forward to getting it ready to just go to Ford Takeover and be with everybody there. But yeah, man, I'm really excited about where we're going with this thing. And so my thing for you all is that I hope that this can be an encouragement for you all to finish your builds and keep your builds going. Because man, this stuff can get a little bit hectic, it can get a little bit crazy, but like I said, keep the builds going, man. This car is almost there. And so let me show you all something else that we had to order. I'm gonna have my man Walt explain that, but I ordered something else for the Holly that you all may not know about. I know I haven't talked about the Holly in a while, but I did order something else. So I'm gonna have Walt come and explain this part that came in. So my man Walt is gonna explain what he told. I just do what Walt tells me to do. So he told me to order this. And so we want to tell the world what this is right here.
So with the Holly 12-inch dash and his custom setup, his gold-plated dash that he's got in there, you know, he loses the indicators for the Foxbody, the turn signal, the headlights, and all that. Mm-hmm. So they have a kit for Holly that you can integrate that into the, what's that, the 12-inch dash?
Yeah, 12.3.
And so basically, this is a wiring kit. They give you like 10 feet of wire and the actual pins. Thank you. And you have to hardwire that into the 34-pin connector that comes on the back of the Holly. So it's good instructions on how to do it. So basically, as long as you have your triggers for like your turn signals or whatever, all thing I gotta do is just follow directions and pin it in correspondingly.
Sweet. So I mean, that's pretty much, unless Mike, you got something else.
I'm good, man.
Well,
just keep rolling.
That's pretty much it. And so that's pretty much what I have for you today, man. My goal is next weekend. I'm not gonna say by the next video, but by next weekend, you know, we got Easter going on, so we want to respect everybody spending time with their families and doing what it is that they need to do for Easter. My goal is by next weekend, this car is running, okay? And man, by the week after that, we have everything that we need buttoned up and ready. I'm not trying to be the day before Ford Takeover trying to have this car together and trying to bring it. I'm literally trying to have this thing ready before then so that I can breathe a little bit easy. And prayerfully for you all out there, please pray that I get my F-150. If you all didn't know, they're about to shut the plant down for 2 weeks. Please pray I get my truck, man. I ordered this thing 2 months ago, so it's been a little rough, but I ordered a limited 21 and it was built. I'm just waiting for it to come in. I have no vehicle right now. I got 2 cars that don't run and sold my truck, so. But y'all don't care about that. So make sure you go to blueovermedia.com, Bleed Ford Blue Fest. Got the brand new t-shirts in all white. I'm doing a pre-order right now. They'll be available by April 15th, but I'm doing a pre-order so that once I get them, I'll ship them directly to you. So make sure you go to blueovermedia.com for that. Also, make sure you register for Bleed Ford Blue Fest. Man, the tickets have been selling since I made that announcement. So, man, go ahead and register for Bleed Ford Blue Fest so your spot in the lot is guaranteed. We're doing it at Sutton Ford, and man, it's going to be a good time. 10 trophy classes, and man, we're honoring a few people, and it's just going to be a good time. And then also the Midwest versus the rest Dyno Shootout is going to be crazy. So if you like this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. It is your boy Kendall Sean with Blue Over Media, and there's the KSD notch, and we are out.